Hello, people. Summer, thank you for popping by if you're still here. Don't worry about it. I'll see you if and when I see you. Always have a good afternoon. Yeah, Ranacor, I appreciate you lurking. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. You may be surprised to know I haven't looked into why that command seems to repeat whatever it is you put after the word lurk. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to. I'll do that later. I completely forgot. But anyway, right. Everybody, welcome. No longer starting soon. We're starting now. Here we are, back in Contradiction world. Thank you for popping by. Yeah, we just turned 8 o'clock. I feel like that was really quick. I missed chat because I was too busy typing up stuff on you know, various medias and such. And yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. I hate it when I get that because you know how everything sort of sometimes, occasionally, it just runs smoothly, and you get everything in the right order at the right time, and then you sort of get to the end of it and you go, "I'm sure it shouldn't be that easy," you know. Anyway, point is, we're here now. Don't worry. Right, okay. 8 p.m. We just we haven't investigated 8 p.m. because it turned 8 p.m. Oh god, no. I see now the error of my ways. I really will have to fix that later. I don't. The problem is I don't know coding. I just kind of copied the command. I'm gonna have to look into. It's gonna probably take a little while to work out. Anyway, well, thank you for using and abusing Nightbot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we've been we haven't investigated anything at 8 o'clock. All we did was we talked to Paul Rand because he was now suddenly available. So we've got a lot of wandering around to do. So let's head down to the end of the road, do our usual sweep of the whole place. See if I can get all these buttons in the right corner. Right, okay. We can go here. There's never anything here, but you know we can go here, so it's might as well have a look. I don't know as if there's anything specifically new time-wise, but just in case someone's turned up or something, we'll have a quick look around. There's no point talking to him because he hasn't offered us any more information. Paul Rand just answered questions. He didn't really give us anything, so we'll just scope the place out, make sure no one's hanging around, more drunks as they usually are. So, yeah, hello everybody, welcome. How's it going? I'm okay. I've been feeling a little tired this morning. I think that's probably just down to the weather, to be honest. It's kind of drab and dreary. You know how that just sort of makes it hard to get motivated for stuff. So you're just like, meh. Personal opinion based on the last stream is arrest everyone because they're all suspicious. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, he's wandering around doing all this questioning. There's no backup to anything people are saying. They could literally just sort of sit there and go, "Yeah, I did it," and it's their word against his. They can just then completely deny it all. He should be taking them in for questioning, and especially when he starts finding liars. They're like, "Why didn't you tell me you were here?" "Oh, well, I don't know." "You're fucking coming down the station, mate." That should be it. You know, they're all, like I said, they're all sus. Simple as that. Right, yeah, this is the Rand house. Oh crap, that's into the... Oh,
more
damn it.
questions, if you don't mind.
I was confused by the extra arrow. I didn't mean to do that. This
Thank
is where
you.
we just
Probably
were,
be
literally.
back later.
I was, let's go across to it. We want to go behind it. That's the... again, our hourly search behind the house. Here's a car. Nothing new. How unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. Back up towards the pub. We still go into the pub, behind the pub. Still don't have anything to... I'm looking for a torch, I assume, to look in here. Really is no point. Still can't believe you won't look closer at that window, but you know, whatever. Whatevs. Up the lane. Actually, let me just have a quick look. Yeah, he didn't give us any new topics, literally just gave us information on the ones we already had. which is not surprising. To be honest, a guy like him, I don't expect him to actually provide us any new information, really. We've just got to try and catch him out. Oh, that was it. I never really went through his replies. I bet there's probably a contradiction in there somewhere, but we'll scope around first, and then we'll start getting into the nitty-gritty of it. Nope, no drunks down here. Are these people still out on the water? It's getting dark, people. Go home. Did you know any of those? No. I have proof you know this this one. Maybe this one, and then I'll tell you all about it now, but trust me, none of the others. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Immediately their statements should be, recorded. And their lies exposed. Yes. Oh yeah, at 7 they were just about to start their thing in here.
Let yourself go. Feel your soul lifting.
Right.
Then wait.
So they don't use the masks anymore, except they do.
Moment to break free. Then break free.
Free.
Excellent, Hannah. Well, could you come back later, please?
What's going on here?
Pretty sure you...
Leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
What's that? That's a very rude way of approaching things. Ah, there's the prick. Her name's Hannah, that's all we know. That fire's extremely fake, but even if it was real, you don't just set fire in a public building.
What was that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
Yes. Nothing like a cult at all. Oh, he's not there? Well, where the hell is he then? We've literally just pulled him out. How strange. Okay. So... where did we talk to him then? Oh, no, yeah, he did leave with us, didn't he? Oh. Ka-ching. Aha. That... oh. It's some lock outside Atlas Training Centre. That is a car lock, I betcha. And we have a car we need. Let's just jump there. We can scope out the place again next time. Where is he then, though? If his car's here, he did leave the room. I'm sure he did. Oh, no, it's not a car. It's a garage. Oh well, either way. You'd think garage would have open and close, not lock and unlock, It's very weird. Oh.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
No. Why do you keep guitars in a garage? It's really damp and stuff. Right, so we know what that's about. Dolls burning and Ryan's guitar collection. Okay. Okay. Where the hell is...
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Right, okay. Start with the doll burning. Ask about this.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Much like you and your business acumen, I'm sure.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Right, okay. So he can't play the guitar. Alright, hang on, whilst we got him here, let's go through some of this stuff. I don't think I ever found any contradictions. Let's just see what's going on. Right, met her a few times, saw her at the meeting on Friday, possibly spoke to her, Kate was drunk. Okay, wow, this game requires such a memory. I'm going to have to sort of just have to drill this stuff into my head to try and keep one page information in there. Doesn't know Kate lost the driving license, didn't see it anywhere, that's fair enough. Doesn't know anything about the bike. It's kind of a weird one. We've got things like, oh, well, he wouldn't know anything about that. Yet we'll ask him about that, and he doesn't know anything about it. So it's weird how sometimes these things just pop up. See, he wouldn't know about the bottles. Well, why not just ask him? He doesn't know anything about any of it, you know. Anyway, point is, necklace looks familiar, can't say for certain. Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Right, yes, that was it. I'm sure this is the case. I don't know if we found evidence specifically stating it, but I bet the unwanted gift that Emma had was his. He gave it to her, and I can't think why. But essentially, that means that he was almost buttering up his son's mistress, which is even weirder. Maybe he just thought, well, my son's an idiot, and I'll take it away from him. Take her away from him because, you know, he's a fucking dick. I don't know. Bird and cage is simply used on the course. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. No, he didn't. He bought it for Emma. Interesting. That's that one there. A window. Doubtful that Paul would know anything about the program. A window, okay. Hasn't seen the mask before. Thinks masks is from... Oh yeah, Monarch costumes. Ryan uses the shop. But Monarch costumes didn't come up anywhere. So that's an interesting thing. We've got to find out who or what Monarch costumes are. Anyway, where are we? That was the mask. Okay. Wasn't in the pub last Friday. Didn't hear about the argument. Okay. Both designed by an agency last year. Business started last year. Okay. Knows the mirror is used for scrying. Never used a scrying mirror. Not interested in scrying. Atlas doesn't use scrying on the course. Okay. Liam's death. Says Liam was bright, confident and outgoing. Knew Liam had personal problems. Was Atlas the night Liam died. Didn't see Liam after the course. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar. So this completely contradicts everything that Ryan said. Because there's no alcohol, no drugs. But 2 years in a row, 2 drunkards on the course have died. But they sort of... Their drunken behaviour was enabled despite apparently being against the rules. Who was that? What was that? Liam's death. Finger symbol student's idea. Atlas encouraged ideas over morality. Reluctantly abides by the law. Yeah. Freedom phrase. Designed to summarise Atlas's objectives. Course objective to free students from their past. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. No place for guilt in business. Doesn't recognise lead. Guarding's nice thing. Rebecca would know. Hasn't heard of Sylvia. Has no interest in taking drugs. Atlas, don't allow drugs or alcohol on site. There's our one. Two minutes, no problem. You're lurking anyway, that's fine. Do as you please. Right. No alcohol. Liam's death. Where? I've just got way too far. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar.
Aha.
Stick this in your pipe and smoke
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules.
Yes, you can. It's your course.
If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
Unless they break the
And
rules.
what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any
Jet
alcohol at
paint
Atlas?
stripper.
No.
Faces.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find
Nice,
alcohol at
okay.
Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Nice. Okay, cool, right. So we got him on one thing. Yeah. They don't allow it, but they'll let it slide, apparently. Third Eye Paul's idea. Similar to Atlas, Liam's death was unavoidable. Again, Ryan's idea. It's all Ryan's fault, according to him. Can't play the guitar. Okay, nothing immediately stands out.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's just skip there and we'll move up to the pub and ask Ryan's wife about the bits that we found. She'll probably say the doll burning's nothing to do with her, she won't know anything, you know. Which, by the way, where are we? Save 1. Hey, the save is still working, good. There we go. Nice to know. 37%! We're on... Jesus, this is like the third stream, we're only about a third of the way through. Crazy. Right, ring bell.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Right, okay, doll burning.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them.
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Okay. I wouldn't trust him walking around with a whiskey glass then, Jesus. She made the dolls. Ryan is practically dyspraxic. Okay. Because if we look at the... Where am I looking for the mask? If we look here... Yeah, again, nothing comes up about... Maybe we have to phone headquarters again about the... But then again, last time we had to phone headquarters about something, he did it himself, didn't he? He didn't. We didn't have to go and speak to anybody. Because the problem is, if you phone headquarters, it counts as a cheat. Because it's like, oh, you're asking for hints. When really, I just went through a walkthrough instead. But yeah, someone somewhere has got to tell us about where the mask comes from. But yeah. Oh well. Anyway, doesn't matter. Guitars.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Play in his room like a teenager. Okay. Wastes money on guitars. Okay.
Be back
I
later
didn't think
on,
she
if
would have a
that's
lot
okay.
to offer, but you know, it's worth a try. So we shall continue our sweep. Yeah, it's weird that we got that clicker for the garage and it didn't give us anything except a bit of information about guitars. Not a lot to it, is there? Right. I reckon Simon's probably going to give us more here, so let's just drop into Emma to make sure we can
A few more
rule out
questions, please. Thank you.
these questions. Doll burning. What do you know?
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think, was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Okay.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night.
Every night.
But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And
You don't
this
say.
guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't I tell
Nearly.
you?
Well, we just found out that... well, I mean, the woman in the pub, Rebecca, she had nothing really to say. She made the dolls, and Ryan, likes to play his guitar, but, she just lets... He's useless at it. Apparently she lets him do it in his room. Like, okay. All right, Mum. She's just said that she played in the same band as Liam. She didn't know him very well. But she played in the same band.
Aha. That
This woman and her
band
lies.
you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
Oh, Emma.
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
How convenient.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
Only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? Not sure I believe you, Emma.
Was once offered a singing contract. Interesting. My stomach is rumbling. Jesus, I know I stream at lunchtime, but can't it wait just like another fucking hour or two? Shut up. Sorry if you can hear that. You probably can't, but just in case. So what does it now say under Liam? Only knew him through the band Blackstone. No, I know. I mean, she's a terrible liar. I mean, I don't know how she made it to this age whilst lying so badly. She must be, useless at Christmas presents or something. But also, it's the amount of lies as well. She's had more contradictions than anyone else so far, I think. So far. And she was away the night Liam died, as well as she was supposed to be away the night Kate died, except the fact that we know she spoke to Kate just before she died. Well, not just before, it was before, like a couple of hours before. But she had an argument with her at the pub, and then they went on to the course, which Emma doesn't do. So apparently at that point, Emma then travelled away to see her parents, and Kate went on to the course and then mysteriously somehow died after the course without anyone actually seeing her. They're just ruling it as suicide because... I mean, I still don't think it would be suicide. Death by misadventure, at least. Because she was intoxicated and drowned. You don't... advantage of watchers versus streamer. I'm eating right now. Curse you. What have you got? Is it nice? I hope it's not. It better be horrible. It better be suffering in some fashion. That's how these things go, right? Right, okay. I don't think she's got
Okay, that's it
anything
for
more
now.
specific.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's still about. Right. How many dolls did you burn and
What
why?
do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on, take control
just
again.
said.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, help with the trance.
A trance?
Trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind,
So you hypnotise yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
It's called
And
sleeping.
that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis,
Well, yeah.
auto-hypnosis, same thing really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
How else do you get rid of things you don't need? Not throw them in fire. Exactly. Newt suspicious me either. Oh, not. I read that as Newt. Newt. Not suspicious. Exactly. Also, chocolate milk and toast with cheese. That's not suffering at all. Bastard. No, that's not fair, actually. I'm sure it's lovely. I'm glad you're having lovely, lovely food. No issues there whatsoever. Right. Oh, okay. But auto-hypnosis is now an option. Bonus. Alright, what does he know about guitars?
What do you know about Ryan's
Did he bring him
guitar
in
collection?
and kumbaya around
Not a
the
whole
fire?
lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages.
Right.
That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Late breakfast. No, fair enough. Late breakfast? Chocolate milk and toast with cheese? Well, I guess, thinking about it, I'd probably eat that for any meal, so yeah, that's fair enough. Once brought a guitar to an Atlas session. How is that useful? I don't see that's really going to be a thing. Okay. And he's the one that told us about that.
Thank you.
So,
Probably
while we're
be
here,
back later.
let's see what Emma thinks about auto-hypnosis.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Never tried auto-hypnosis herself. Hang on. But the scrying mirror... New Kate had demonstrated how to use the mirror. It says that it doesn't work. So surely this is the same kind of thing, isn't it? Hang on, let's try that. Never tried it. No, okay, apparently that's fair enough. It was pretty weak, to be fair.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I want to keep heading towards... I don't want to double back. I want to keep heading towards Atlas. So we'll go that way, but we now also have more to talk about with... Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. More to talk about with the people we've already... Oh my god, no, I'm getting turned around. Where are we? Backwards. Which way are we facing? Left, into the woods. Here we are. Don't know why I thought right in the first place. Also, don't know why I'm walking this way. Could just jump it, but whatever. Just in case something pops up again. Gives me time to waffle on. Here we are, down the corridor.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
I have no reason to think he would lie about where the kitchen is. This is such a community centre kind of feeling. All these random things that, you know, they use on church faiths and stuff. All the necessities for tea and biscuits.
Interesting.
Do not
Well,
move.
there's a TV right there with a
Triple
DVD
X.
player. I don't
Nice.
think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at
Time
this.
to start watching something interesting. I will not go any further with that. Right. Try a DVD from the pile. Oh, why? Life skills. Okay. What's this going to give us? Oh god. There are not that many people here. Oh my god, what is this?
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt.
I've never
Ladies
called guilt
and
a
gentlemen,
virtue.
These are not virtues.
No, of course not. No one's ever
These
said
are
they are.
sins.
Okay.
Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success.
Hello, welcome.
But the
How you
good
doing?
news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours.
Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
All that you
Wifey,
have to
hello.
do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
Okay. Ooh, I wonder if that's a real number. I wouldn't call guilt a moral compass of any kind. It's literally just a side effect of life. Our morals come from other things, you know, right and wrong and all that, you know. Been awaiting your presence. He's here. Quick, get him. Right. So here's this random one, this XXX one we found in a in a drawer. Rifling through coats. A wallet. A purse. Yeah, no, that's fine, don't worry. Anytime you're welcome. So this is footage of someone stealing wallets and purses in coats. Okay.
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
Yeah, it's not. Also, it's not much of a pickpocket. I mean, that's, you know, there's some really hefty. That's just rifling. Hang on. What a Canon cooker! When did Canon make cookers? How weird. Asmith, hello, welcome. Everybody's here. Hello, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Having a good afternoon. Join us contradicting the hell out of people. Emma is more of a liar than she was before. He's still not there. Interesting. Ryan was in like some kind of weird meeting here and we pulled him out, but he seems to have disappeared. We can't talk to him again. We can, however, confront his father. His father told us about the kitchen, which is where we just were. We've been looking through and finding random stuff. Good afternoon already, I know. Yes, it is indeed. What happens with these weird days? You just sort of like, you know, everything sort of feels the same. Oh no, damn it, I turned around, I didn't mean to. Woods Lane, that's the way. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on, did we pick up a new... Yes, we did. Shut up, stomach. Blimey. Okay, let's ask Simon about the DVD, see if he knows anything about
Ask
it.
you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
Okay, it was easily enough to rule out.
That's all for the moment. Thank
What was
you.
I saying? Oh yeah, these days that all look the same. You know, it's just sort of you fly through the day and you know the weather hasn't changed. You don't know any different. Before you know it, it's night time. Who's this at my door? Oh, it's just the post lady. Oh, thank you for the retweet. Right.
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
Right, okay. If you approach a young woman and say to her, have you seen this DVD before? And it's clearly like a homemade DVD with XXX written all over it. I bet her first thought is going to be, have you been spying on me? Like, you know, what the hell could possibly be on there? And why are you suddenly questioning me about it? Kitchen appliance over a century. The first coloured appliance by making a green iron chef cooker. Wow. Okay. Blimey. I've only ever heard them for cameras and so on. I didn't realise they were going that long. Interesting. But he's never seen the DVD before. Nope.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's just it's a bit like if you approach a stranger and you just suddenly mention their phone number or something. It's like, what the hell, Plus your food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have I? Oh my god! I keep getting turned around. Sorry. Where am I looking? This way. Left into the village. While we're here, let's see if Rebecca knows anything about the DVD.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
I would, but I can't find him. It's
Thank
so
you.
weird.
Probably be back later.
So weird. Tell you what. Save game 2. There we go. So the next one is his dad.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh, we haven't asked about auto-hypnosis. Interesting.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
You may want to be hypnotized.
So you've never put pressure on
hypnosis.
students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Not sure I would trust you with any kind of situation like that. Look into my eyes, not around the eyes. Don't want to use hypnosis. Yeah.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Didn't want to elaborate whose writing it is. Probably Paul's. Ryan's, even. He's Paul, isn't he? That's the one, yeah, okay. And we didn't ask... What's his chops about? A bunch of stuff, actually. We haven't spoken to him today. Let's have a look.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
See what he's got to say about all of this. Doll burning. What do you know about doll burning?
What do you know about doll burning?
Exactly.
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything.
Biosarius and Biophys. Look into my eyes.
Sure it is.
No, that's okay.
You are a bird. Yes, a bird. How do you get your eyes to do that? Must be very useful in the dark. Right, so he doesn't care about the guitars, okay.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis?
Yeah?
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? Do you go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, you come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen.
Exactly.
You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Damn it, who did he say she? Oh, yeah. Sold a scrying mid. Kate Vine last year? So she bought one last year? Oh, okay. Anyway, DD, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Having a good day, etc., etc. That sounds really flippant. Sorry, etc. I just mean as in I've said it like a billion times already. I didn't mean to repeat myself that much.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I still want to know where Ryan is. That's so annoying. And also, actually, did we... He's probably... Oh, stop it, you. Did we ask about auto-hypnosis with what's her face? I only asked her about the... with Rebecca. I forgot, didn't I? Worth going back, I guess. Well, keep going. Yeah. Dot dot dot.
A few more questions, please.
No, yeah, okay, I missed it. Wait
Do
for the
you
frames
know
to catch up.
anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot.
One hypnotises
But
you,
if
the
you
other one
want someone
persuades
to
you.
do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Hypnosis and persuasion are completely different. It's super effective. Right. I want to recognize. Okay. Getting to the stage now where I've missed someone's contradiction somewhere. Problem is, I'm not entirely sure who.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Let's have a quick look through. Don't need to go all the way back up to the top. Let's just start from here. He doesn't recognise a DVD. Doesn't recognise it. Doesn't recognise a DVD. It's just asked Ryan. Yes. Well, I would, but I don't know where he is. Thinks the writing looks familiar. So they're probably implying that they're both implying that it's Ryan's. Never tried auto-hypnosis herself. Kate used auto-hypnosis as self-medication. Meditation, sorry. Not medication. See, that seems weird when she says she never tried it herself, but James insists that, you know, scrying is basically the same thing, and she's tried scrying, but that didn't work, according to her. I don't know, it could just be an oversight. Another name for scrying, possible without a mirror. So Kate Vine last year. Kate used it. Right, thinks James is creepy. Was selling last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. How to use the mirror, says the mirror doesn't work. Maybe when I said the mirror doesn't work, it should be demonstrated how to use it. And that was the contradiction. Tell you what, let's go talk to her. Again. Again. I bet this is one of many lies that we've narrowed down on her.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
So, demonstrated how to use it. Never tried it. No, okay. I feel like there's something with her, I'm sure there is. Divination anyway. No, with one GP earbud in, that's fair enough. Always scared. It depends what it is. That's a double glazed window. You're gonna have to knock pretty hard to to just smash it outright. No, it wasn't said that it's scrying is more divination, but it's more sort of that one guy thinks scrying and hypnosis are sort of the same thing. Super strong though. There is that, I guess. Yeah, I've never had to worry about that myself, so strongman problems, I guess. See, Jesus, I don't
Be
know.
back later on, if that's okay.
Indeed, exactly. Get feather, knock and glass with feather. It could work. There's also the thing about the fact that... Where are we? Rebecca. Let Blackstone play in the pub. She didn't know Liam very well. We used to play in the pub. Oh yeah. Detach from Swan before smacking with window. Or window with, whichever. Doesn't know anyone. No, Rebecca. Here we are. Heard an argument between two girls. Strict about clients. I thought there was something about mentioning Emma. I thought Rebecca was like, no, I don't know Emma very well. But then she was in the band with Liam. Didn't know Kate very well. Didn't see who she was with. Yeah. Just to let you know, a swan is on its way once it's feather back. I don't know. Oh, cutscene. What the hell? Not my hat! Oh, the bag.
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Monarch costumes. What's with the feather? Oh, we were just talking about how, you don't knock on a window because it could be dangerous. You could smash it. So someone said just knock with a feather instead. It's lighter. Oh yeah, Dee Dee said knock with a feather instead. So we just went from there. Why didn't we chase after them? He was clearly too distraught. As if the evidence was going to disappear after catching the criminal, They were like Sonic. They appeared out of nowhere, attacked him, grabbed the DVD and ran. Also, his little bag there, carrying all this stuff that we have on us, and they somehow grabbed the DVD and dropped it, and it's just like, oh, nothing else is missing. It would be like dropping a fucking rubbish bag down and just, clattering everywhere. Man just needs his adult DVDs. That's fair. Note to self: never steal from DD. And expect to get away with it. Right, so they did that. Right, okay. Monarch costumes, yes. Okay. He's already seen it, though. Well, exactly. But I guess it's about evidence, really, isn't it? Dragons, do you know that are good with people stealing from them? I think we could just stop at the first part of that question, to be fair. How many dragons do I know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You ever need to get fit, just have an excuse to run. Right, okay, bag used in mugging. Oh, blimey, okay. A new thing to ask about, let's move on. From one end to the other. Someone sticks their hand in my bag, regrets it, note self. Clear assorted crap from back. Yeah. They'd be lucky to find anything. Norbert.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I know the name. What's the relevance here?
Seen this anywhere before?
Nope.
Oh, well, thanks. Okay.
That's it for now.
Okay, that's it. Bag full of mouse traps. Exactly. I'll jump up to here. Oi, you.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, Harry Potter reference. Okay.
Have you seen this
Right,
before?
I get you.
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognise the shop?
No.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but it didn't work out.
No, he was probably too clean for you. Doesn't know where the bag is from. This is utter rubbish. We know this. Where is the thing about the... Is it mask I'm looking for? Cardboard mask. Monarch costumes. Ka-ching.
Aha.
Do you visit Monarch costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
That's fair. Pockets are so much more secure.
Maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Oh,
Go
so
on.
you're an
Did
accomplice.
Ryan mention Jason to you as a cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
Stuck zippers in
So
everything,
what's on the
especially if they're open.
DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled.
Right,
to
so you're a
amuse
criminal.
students.
What kind
what
of
you're saying.
stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasise the word
Pretended.
The students
Yeah.
knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Telling someone after the fact doesn't remove criminality.
Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't
Yeah.
look so serious,
Because
Inspector.
you're
I
such a
returned
thief.
everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask, no, I didn't steal from him.
Why not?
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
Yeah, I
Also
know.
encouraging students
I think he's a
to
good actor,
steal.
but I hate the character.
Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites.
How many shades of grey would you say there are?
Now, if you don't mind, you're going to have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
Okay, so that was the last. Biddy. 49, exactly. We don't want one too many. Okay. So we can't
See, he
contradict
was
him
quick
anywhere
enough
else.
to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
Just a little too sus. Exactly. I didn't do it. Right, okay, we've got a whole new thing to ask about as well. What's his life? False theft stunt. Okay. I'm not going to go back to James right now. I don't think he'd know about the stunt, but we'll carry on with the other questions we got with, the other people along our path. We just always just seems to sort of start at one end, move up the other, and ask
Couple
people
more
along the way.
questions, if that's okay.
Where is that dog? Is that in real life? Oh, sorry. Okay, there's a dog outside apparently. I thought he was on the game. Maybe he stole his medication. Maybe. Right. What do you know about this?
Have
Tell
you
me
seen
now.
this before anywhere?
Bag is huge as well.
Well, I know the shop, costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do
Didn't have
exactly?
time to present it.
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's
Oh my God.
stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last
Oh,
party he
okay.
threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Right. Okay. So Paul likes nurses. Interesting. So you say that, Dealey. Imagine, right? Okay, imagine this. You've got a game. The box, or at least the actual game, I don't know, CD cartridge, whatever it comes on, is laced with some kind of hallucinogenic drug that is contact sensitive. So you put the game in, and it starts tripping with you, thinking it's all real. It's the next big thing. I'm sure it is. Before they obviously arrest you and so on. But it'd be a hell of a ride. She doesn't know about the stunt. He often throws fancy dress parties. Right. So he keeps saying, Ryan does this, Ryan does that, but I mean, we all know he's the one there. He's just trying to pin it on his son. Last party Paul threw was sometime in the summer. Don't know why that's relevant. But if he likes fancy dress, he's going to know the fancy dress
Thank you.
shop
Probably be back later.
more than he said he ever does. Interesting. Interesting. Right.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Hey, what do you know about any of these things?
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Okay. That's a statement, I guess.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Ryan.
Well, it was just... it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Oh, okay. I think someone got arrested. That's not of note? Well, maybe I guess it's probably could be someone else entirely off the course, Regarding the outcome. Okay, fair enough. Right, so Randacle's staking it now. Emma did it. Whatever it is, anything, all of it, she did it. Okay. So noted. She claims Third Eye was abusive. Simon doesn't know Emma went to Third Eye. Was it Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt? Police report. I guess. I don't know if you hear when I was saying it. If you contact the chief, he'll just give you hints. It counts as like the hint system. But it's weird. We should have more sort of like a police system to access. Stopped its abusive tactics. Joined the Third Eye after leaving college. Is it Third Eye? Right, so it was... Where am I looking? For the broken... Right. Broken pendant. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Paul gave a gift to a student. He said it wasn't Kate, but it was Emma. I know it was. I'm sure it was. Because she ended up with one. And she didn't want it, so she gave it on to Kate. So somehow we've got to tie this unwanted gift to Paul. Claims third eye was abusive. Was it third eye when Paul... But, you know, any reference to him doesn't really mix, you know? Never hired from the shop, but knows where the shop is. Exactly, they also don't like to just give out any information. It's always like, you've got to eke it out of them. I understand that's the premise of the game, but in real life it's, you know, we'd ask a few more questions. Or, in fact, direct questions, rather than just, you know, waiting for them to contradict themselves. But again, that's the point of the game. Anyway, I feel like with all this new information, there must be something here that's like, you know, that's like, oh, but previously you said this, but of course that would be kind of irrelevant anyway. He mentions his name, let's just get it out of the way. Okay. So nothing new there. Saw the flyer while at college last year. Doesn't believe anything James says. Doesn't believe anything he says because she thinks he's creepy, but then... But then she's saying that, you know, they were abusive. His scanty parties. The one who had the parties was Paul. He's the one that just kicked us out of his house because he had a phone call. So I'm going to assume I couldn't go back in to ask him questions. I could always try going back, I guess. I hadn't thought about that. But we'll try that shortly. Although, actually, no, we can't ask him about the parties because the parties were referenced by Rebecca with regards to the stunt. But it didn't come up as a new topic to ask about. So, no, actually, I can't anyway. So even if I went back to him, my question itself wouldn't be relevant to the parties. It's kind of strange the way he does that sometimes. It's just like, oh, here's new information, but it's irrelevant to anybody else. Yeah, so... Only went once to Atlas, been on a similar course before. Yeah. What was... Oh, yeah. Doubt Simon agrees with it. Phrase about not feeling guilty. Heard the phrase when she attended Atlas. Third Eye Flyer. Doesn't believe anything he says, but claims they're abusive. No. It feels contradictory.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Did we ask him already? I can't remember. No, we didn't. Okay, cool, we didn't. Oh, and didn't ask him about the bag either.
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
This is for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like
that. Yeah. Were there any nurses involved, perchance?
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky. Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students.
Your butt does look big.
We didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
Does it? That's fair enough. Take care. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you later. Thank you for popping by. Hasn't heard about the Paul stunt. Told her Atlas to do something risky. Not allowed to hurt or offend others. Right, hang on. That not allowed to hurt or offend. That's going to come round somewhere, isn't it? Hired a costume from a shop last year. Bagged a local costume hire shop. again, let's go through to see if any of that contradicts there. Helps with the trance. Involves self-hypnosis. Used by using mirrors. What does he know about them, actually? Black scrying mirror. Oh, okay, fair enough. No. Damn it, where was I? Oh yeah, here we go. Can't be hypnotised unless you want to be. Oh yeah, that was dull burning, sorry. I've never tried any other hallucinogenic drugs. Except all the ones I've tried, I've never tried any drugs. Oh, maybe it doesn't contradict itself. Nothing abusive then, no. Maybe never visited. No, maybe there isn't. I still don't know how to get that necklace tied up with Emma. No, he not seeing any kind of
thank you.
You know, harm being done in any of those statements. Okay, once again, we just wander through the woods again because you know, apparently what we do. I shall once again just double check the extremities as well to make sure that gets covered. Yeah, I picked the right direction this time. Nice. I could probably go back in the kitchen, but I doubt that's of any use. But I wonder if bloody Ryan is back yet. Hang on, anyone in here? No, okay, we can't open the drawer again. So the guy steals from a policeman, puts it back, but it's not available. Back again. Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy. And where is he? Damn it, he's not there. Okay, you know what this means, don't you? It means we're looking for a contradiction. Curses. Okay, you're right. Actually, yeah, we didn't go back to... We can see if we can head back to Paul. I bet he's contradicting himself some... No, okay, we can't, actually. We can't ask him anything more. God damn it, okay. Right, let's go through the book then. Okay. Doesn't know about Paul's stunt for his fancy dress parties. Last party through was sometime in the summer. Bag used in the mugging. See, we've got to be careful because we can find contradictions easy. We've just got to make sure we're contradicting the same person. Bags from the local costume shop. Things Ryan might have used the shop in the past. Yeah. Similar to persuasion, said Atlas uses persuasion techniques. Okay. Some money on guitars. Knows that dull burning is used on the course. Oh, Jesus, no, do you know what? This is really tedious. Just wander around and have a quick look at some things. We can use the remote again, can we? Damn it, no we can't. Okay, interesting. I don't understand where Ryan is. He just buggered off in the middle of the course. Is he hiding out in the room behind the pub? There's got to be. She's far too calm, and it is there though. Don't know whether it's anything yet. The problem. Also, sometimes these things, you know. Actually, we haven't looked over here, have we? No. Okay. Oh, glad it worked properly this time. It's good. It's a bonus.
ask you a couple more things, please?
Okay. Right, yeah, okay, these are the bits we've just been through. It's all about, ask Ryan about this. I bet Ryan does that. That's the thing. I reckon it did. Where are we? Cardboard mask, here we are. Thinks it's used on the shop. Thinks the mask is Ryan's. Mask allows students to roleplay, suggests asking Ryan about the mask. But he's nowhere to be found at the moment. Again, from a local shop. Thinks Ryan's used it in the past, so I mean that goes together, that makes sense, but can't sort of get to him to ask about where it is and why he bought it, Persuasion technique. It's Ryan playing his room. He made the dolls for Ryan. Practically dyspraxic. That's it's an interesting statement. There is that, actually, yeah. When questioned, he mentioned the symbol and he said he just picked it up. He liked the symbol. He didn't really, although he knows what it is, he didn't really pay attention to what it means, is what he said, anyway. Lady Curry's cannabis, no truth to a fly. I think James Wilson is a fantasist. I nearly read that's fascist. Drive leaves. Jason doesn't take any drugs or medicine. Doesn't take any drugs or medicine. Believes people can get hung up on guilt. Knows about the free to be free phrase. Doesn't recognise the 3-finger symbol. Liam was in a band. Used to let them play at the pub. Didn't know him very well. Never seen it before. Doesn't know about that. Designed by an agency last year. That keeps coming up. It doesn't really seem to offer much information. It was always designed last year by an agency. That's all we know. You wait, the agency's going to be, someone we know or something stupid like that. I still can't believe that damn bit about the tape. It's just, it's right there. He should have recognised it. He should have known it. Kate gave £20 for breakage. She was very drunk. Last saw her about 7ish. Didn't see who Kate was with. But she heard about the fight. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. But Kate was wearing it on Friday. We know this because she was wearing it when she died. Okay, apparently that's not a contradiction. Bring by window again. Kate broke the window during an argument. Red was strict about bar in class. Taped over the window. It was broken approximately 6:30. I heard about an argument between two girls. See, I think that's like a continuity error there. She heard about an argument between two girls after she'd last seen the people arguing and taped over the window. That's how that reads to me, because how would you know it broke at 6:30? Then she came in and gave you the money at 7. Then at what time did she tape up the window? And then when did she hear about the argument? You know, because if you get to the window, surely you'd already heard about the argument. But then, of course, she didn't put two and two together and think, well, maybe it was her that broke it, hence the money, but whatever.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay, I'm not seeing it there. So let's head up to Emma again. I don't know, it's just Emma.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
She's so bad at lying. She's got to be contradicting herself no matter what. And like I said, with all this new information, I feel like there's got to be something here. I'm just... It's such a needle in a haystack kind of situation, especially now we've got all of these topics to go through. I feel like that should sort of make it easier because we've been through them before, we know it inside and out, but then things come up and change and you're just like, oh god, I've got to go over everything again to make sure I'm not missing something new, you know? Okay. Simon doesn't know she went there. Joined Third Eye after leaving college. She saw this at college. So, where are we? Why would she join after seeing a flyer that said they're so bad? No, okay. That's obviously just a regular question then. You know, why would you see a flyer that says they're out to destroy people and then join it anyway? Claims they're abusive. You don't say. Third Eye has stopped its abusive tactics. Well, of course it has, because it doesn't exist anymore. Never tried it herself. Again, that feels wrong, because she must have done, but I can't think how to prove it exactly. Thinks Kate used it. Didn't see... And again... Or does it? Don't. Again, all this, didn't see Kate very often. She seems to have been a pretty close friend. Doesn't think she'd lost it. Well, it's kind of unlikely she lost it anyway. Wasn't it found floating in the water she drowned in? Why would you consider that lost? I have to admit, that's sort of... I'm not entirely sure why we keep asking if we know she'd lost it. Bottles belong to Simon. Homebrew, doesn't like beer. Only drinks wine and hates spirits. Again, I feel like that's going to come back somewhere. Kate bought lots of new jewellery. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Knows about the broken pub window, visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. And this whole section feels like it's wrong because we now know that she was the argument. So of course she knows about the pub window was broken. And it's not because she visited with a friend, it's because she was there when it happened. Hasn't seen the mask before. But is it from Third Eye? But she hadn't seen it before. Maybe it was... at Third Eye? No? Okay. We can hear some banging. That's car doors outside. Only people feel the need to slam them around. Okay, not that bit anyway. What was I just looking at? Cardboard mask, here we are. Its argument knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. Yeah, she knows her well, probably because they were in band. Like, she was in the band that, you know, Rebecca let them play. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Had an affair with Ryan. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over there. Is it the affair with Ryan that says it's an unwanted gift? Has that come up? Have I tried that before? No. Okay. I have to admit, that's not a contradiction, is it? I'm trying to piece these together as if... oh, sorry. Who's the weird janitor that keeps odd hours? That's some guy called Jason, apparently. We haven't met him. I don't know... Sort of... I'm assuming maybe we talk more, again, about him with Ryan. But he's come up in topic, but we haven't actually seen him yet. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Right, no, yeah, I keep looking at this information as if it's, as if piecing things together, but I'm not, of course. I'm trying to contradict each other. Case argument, yeah. He wanted to blackmail Ryan over their affair. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I just looked it up, in case you hadn't noticed, because I'm not, doing much. Does he have a hockey mask? Oh, right. No, just a really big hood, apparently. Right, okay. Yeah, like I said, I've looked it up. Here's the contradiction. And again, it's another Emma. I should have seen this. We've just been over this and I couldn't get it. Okay. So, where are we? Liam's death. Liam's death. She was on holiday the night Liam died. However, that was also the night that Paul pulled his stunt.
Aha.
God. I should have got that.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma. I think you better explain, don't you?
Well, it was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Right, okay.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your fault.
Also, why did she ask Paul?
Tell Simon, please.
I thought Paul didn't
Simon
have
doesn't need to know.
connection to
Don't worry.
Why does Simon need to know
Thank
either?
you.
He says he didn't know Liam at all. Ka-ching! Next day. Okay. We're moving on up.
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Yeah, damn straight. Okay. Oh, right. Hang on. Save game 1. Cool. There we go. Okay. It's a new hour, which means things have... Hang on. Things have changed. We're going straight to this end first. Let me find this bloody Ryan bloke. Curse you and your... Oh. Were these here before? changed in the kitchen? No, it hasn't. Were the boxes there before and I just didn't notice? I'm sure they weren't. Okay. Oh, no, damn it. There's a big old magnifying glass and I missed it. Okay, that's why. Oh, a torch, finally.
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Don't need to flash it right in your eyes. You can look if they work without doing that. But okay, whatever. Right, okay. We have something to check the back room. Well, the room behind the pub with. Got to remember that. Okay. Easy enough. No problem. Alright, let's check the door to the right again. They started the ritualistic sacrifice yet? No? Oh, they cleared up the burning rubbish bin as well. Bonus. Surprised they didn't set all the fire alarms off. Right, here we are. Okay.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay. Oh, God. Right, so where do we start? Right, so yeah. Right, here we are. All new stuff to chat about.
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it, perhaps. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right.
That's called voodoo.
I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
My past is unsullied, thank you. Symbolic of destroying one's past. Students carry the dolls with them for a month. Occurs every few weeks. Every few weeks? Well, surely at least a month apart. Right, so that was right up there, okay. So...
I didn't realise you were a musician.
Oh,
no one does.
I'm not really a
Even when they hear
musician.
him play.
I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band?
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
A few, 20.
What band was that?
It's all the same.
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called Something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
And you still collect?
Hammerstone.
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Okay. Hasn't bought a new guitar for over a year. Okay. Hammerstone? Okay. Hang on, what does he know about Liam? Met at the pub, seemed happy. Okay, nothing new there. Okay. Again, I feel like there's information other people have told us that we could have, 20 years ago. Burn that. Yeah, stop throwing dolls in. Burn some guitars.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
No. What would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out.
You said that a bit like William Shatner.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad it's on your course. Not a major part of the course. Students are coerced or bribed anyway. Phased out doesn't really work. And again, what does he say about the mirror? Doesn't believe anything supernatural now. used to have a black mirror himself. Okay. Have you seen...
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right
situation?
time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know the kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
Uh-huh. Okay. Summer, welcome back. Hello. Hope your call went well and your afternoon is going well also. Oh, crumbs. No, that's fair enough. I appreciate you being here either way. Or at least stopping by if you've got to go. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, he's into cross-dressing, eh? Yeah, sexy nurses too, apparently. Oh my god, no! It's his dad that's into nurses. Don't mix the two. Ah. Ooh. Jesus, that's a party you don't want to be at. Oh no. Oh. Hill to the new. Because I can. Apparently. Oh, the power I wield, I had no idea. Well, he's getting on in years. He's going to need it eventually. Oh my god. Anyway, right, sorry. What did he just say? Okay. Knows the costume shop. Used to hire from the shop. An end of stage party. Oh, hang on. So what did he say about the cardboard mask? Not used on the course. Made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask represents triple goddess. Exactly. Dressed up as a... Yeah, sexiness. Why not? You know, if you're going to do something, do it sexy. What I always say. Maybe. So he didn't... Okay, so he doesn't deny having used the shop. That part includes wearing costumes. Something about... Okay. Let's ask about this.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh. Well, yes, that was something that Dad decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
Wait, hang on. We asked about the bag in the mugging. We haven't actually said to him, "Oi, do you know where this bastard that mugged me is?" His dad narrowed it down. It practically, you know, saying, "Oh yeah, he did it, you know, under my instructions." But we haven't gone any further. What's going on here? Okay, so stunt not related to Liam's suicide. Knows Paul went too far. Paul's stunt part of the shock aspect of the course, but he would call it educational, not, you know, part of the shock. Heard had met Liam at the pub. Liam seemed happy. Okay. He knows he went too far.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticising Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
I wonder. It's interesting. I wonder if we can approach Emma's guilt with Simon, because of course she's asked us not to tell him anything about it. So I wonder if that's just, crossed out. Thinks people are free to do what they like. Strong and outgoing. Doesn't blame Emma for Liam's death. Witnessed Emma criticism of Liam. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's Oh wait, it's a new hour. Let's take the path so that we can see whatever's going on. It's 9 o'clock at night, and it's clearly not summertime. So why is it still this bright? It's crazy. Make sure we get all the things left. There we go. Nope, it's still out there. 9 o'clock at night. Just, wading around in the water. Seemingly no reason. Yes, yeah, just after 9 o'clock apparently. Yeah. Have you looked out the window? Well, me personally, right now. Yes, there is sky. No, that's all I've got. Off to more, Judy. Have fun. No problem, Didi. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure as always. Have a good afternoon, and hope you have a good, nice rest of the day. Yeah, it's bright outside, but it's 2:40. It's not like summer here now. Oh, really? Oh no, but by clearly not summer, I mean look, none of these trees have leaves. So I mean, it's clearly not a summer time yet. It's 9 o'clock and it's still bright. I'm curious. I want to ask Simon about this guilt thing, just see what he says, or if it will let me.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
It's a quick drop in. Jenks has promised not to discuss it. Okay. No problem.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Trees look early winter in the UK. Yeah, exactly. Well, these trees, yeah. It's I would say, well, I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Right, okay, behind the pub, finally. We get to wander through here for whatever reason. God knows what we're going to find. In June, July. Yeah. Where are we? Torch. He said it was... We're doing all that based off the fact that he previously said it was too dark. Ooh. What's this? Oh, you picked that out of the box in the middle of nowhere. You don't know where it's been. You devil worshippers.
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Okay. Bing! Okay. Well, we're right next to Rebecca, so let's get some info out of her. Slam it down.
A few more questions, please.
Okay. Unlikely she would know anything, that's fair. Yeah, tell me.
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. God, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
Insurance for a paint job, okay. Vandalised last year. Rebecca took the photos. Ryan's camera had been stolen. His camera had been stolen. Has he mentioned taking photos anywhere else? The pictures. We found the pictures in the room behind the pub. They're of his car, which have devil worshippers, evil, and the goddess symbol graffitied all over it. And this is what Rebecca has replied about it. We haven't asked anyone else yet. Didn't think anyone was prosecuted for it. Insurance paid out. Yeah, no, it's not EWL. Evil. Although the back of that card does look a bit like a face. With a big smiley grin and a little goatee. And 2 big black eyes. Which is the vicar. It's always the vicar. We mentioned pictures before. No, I can't think why we would, but I don't know. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh god, I wonder if we can talk to Paul Ryan again. Eesh. And it really bugs me. The damn front door of the pub has got a cigarette butt in the lock. They couldn't have taken that out, or did they think it added, some kind of contextual flavour to the door?
Ask you a couple more things,
Tidy
please.
the place up before you do some filming, would you? Right, so I reckon there's contradictions galore here because of his, oh, well, I didn't really tell you everything true. But let's find out.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage Emma to criticise him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to.
I didn't encourage them, I just
It would be
told them it was
order to
good to do so.
criticise them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticise his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Hardly knew Emma. Emma is the worst, seemingly.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to
Hardly
ruin.
knew Emma.
It was vandalised sometime last year.
Do you know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
That's not what he asked you. Doesn't think anyone was prosecuted. Photos of Ryan's old car vandalised last year. Right, okay, hang on. Again, this has got to go with that damn necklace. Where is it? It's always so much further up than I think it is. Bought a freedom necklace for student. Hardly knew Emma. There we are, finally.
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking.
You don't say.
And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid
Shame they don't
mistake,
like you.
but that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father, like son.
Mm-hmm.
No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Has that really... Where are we? Where's the necklace? Yeah, Sissy didn't buy it for Kate. Well, yeah. So what was the point of that? That whole thing? It didn't give us any updated information whatsoever. Once tried to date Emma. Oh, okay, I had to click away to change that. Okay, but That hasn't helped at all. Cool. So he told us all about the stunt. Oh, didn't steal from Liam that night. Claims all the students enjoyed the stunt. Except we know that Emma didn't. Committed a fake theft which he videoed. Videoed looks weird, doesn't it? It shouldn't be a word. Made the DVD on the night of Liam's death. Paul's cleaner was the mugger. Alice claims visits at strange... Claims? Alice cleaner visits at strange times. Okay. Okay. I don't know, I can't see anything else right this second. That's for the sake of, you know, what's the word? Who did he steal from? Sake of completion. Let's just check that, you know, James has all the information. Who did he steal from? He stole from the students. That included... Apparently it included Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Not Liam, for some reason. Right, yeah, he didn't know anything about the bag. Doesn't know anything. Here we are.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
Doesn't recognise the photos or car. Really. What about the fact that here's... Damn it! Nothing new there. Okay. Ah! Dan, hello, welcome. Sorry, I know you were talking to someone else, but still, welcome.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That was a long breath. Right, okay. Oh, we've still got the other people to talk to about the vandalised car, haven't we? Because we... That's it, yeah. Okay, let's narrow that down. Get all the information we can, and then once we run out of things to say, we can try and find
A few more
contradictions.
questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
Damn it. Tip of the old hat. If only I could. That's fair.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Have you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
Oh, I guess he wouldn't, because that was last year. He wasn't there then, was he? But then...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
But Emma said she doesn't recognise the photos. Well, that's fair. She doesn't have to recognise the photos, but... no, she would know the car, surely. Like me too. Oh, that's very kind.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, so they were a bust. Let's go back to Ryan, see what he says about the car images.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Right, okay.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalised. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Every time.
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she She took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it? No
Spray her
devil
disapproval.
worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I have no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Of course it's
Really?
run
Right, thank you.
down. Wow. Okay. So she lives like next door, basically. It's 2 houses away. It's maybe what, 200 yards? A new person, hopefully. Although she hasn't come up on here as a thing, so we can't ask anyone else about her. Lisa lives alone at the end of the road. Car's vandalised by a student called Lisa Flint. Psychological problems. Ask for a refund. There's a lot of info there. I bet there's probably something, you know. A vicarage, perhaps?
Thank
Is it a
you.
vicarage?
Probably be back later.
I reckon it's the place at the end where we start, most likely. This one down here.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
No, this is someone else's house. He's calling rundown. Yeah, Emma and Simon. That's fair. Sorry. Something new. God, these places must be a nightmare to maintain, to be fair. You've got leaded windows on your porch?
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you.
Sometimes I always
go
think
in here, yes?
police should
I have
have
to
a
go out
little
in a minute.
more
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to
confidence.
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kay Vine?
ask? No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted
Too
badly
long.
to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers.
Didn't you read the car?
They're making demons appear.
What?
They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up. Then they're putting demons inside them. You can see them.
Oh, she's crazy. Okay.
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
Oh, really?
I didn't.
You still see them?
I didn't know a sequel was planned. I know it's sort of implied.
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror.
You can tell she's crazy. She hasn't brushed her hair properly.
If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself.
That's TV
without
for mad.
seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
His face.
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth. Like she's dying. And then I realise I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's clearly not right, so to speak.
What a very fragile and disturbed person, and utterly convinced that Atlas are worshipping the devil. How are Ryan and Paul going to get out of this one?
Yeah. God. There's no true gentleman anymore. Okay, so did that give us anything? Oh, Lisa's accusation. Okay. Right, something else to talk to people about. Okay. Does he know Lisa? I wouldn't be surprised if he knows all about it, to be honest.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Yeah. This is the time Jenks sort of pulls it out. He just busts down the door. Fucking grabs him by the collar. Tell me.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
Have you met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Yeah.
Mad Lisa, lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
If you can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts, you've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. But she was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she was more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
That's a strangely down-to-earth conversation, I think, actually. It's one slightly mad person telling another mad person that, you know, calm it down a bit, would you? Visited the farm a few times as Lisa thought the devil was after her. I mean, not to make light of it, she's clearly... I don't believe the devil thing. She's clearly not there and needs help and is not getting it. But it is an interesting idea. But I think there's too many red flags here to sort of believe her in anything. Definitely if he doesn't believe her. But that's all he's got to say. He said visited the farm a few times. Thought the devil was after it. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, well, it's something, I guess. Add herb wine. Oh, never mix the two. Right, I wonder what he's going to say about the
Ask you a couple
accusation.
more things, please.
Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon.
Devil worship?
Yes, I look in the mirror every
Satanism?
day.
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You are misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming. Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks.
No, keep going. We'll start the list. What about nurses? Sexy parties. A lot of interest in those things. Particularly snake charming. Well, I did think that, but I wasn't going to say it.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I thought I'm crass enough, thank you. But if you're going to agree, that's fine.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about.
Well,
Why, who's been talking?
would define a secret.
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Secret he's not telling me about. So he tells you his other secrets. No occult techniques at Atlas. Never came across anyone involved in the occult. Never come across anyone involved in the occult. That is clearly a contradiction. She has met the man. She thinks he's into stuff, and then she's like, no, never met anyone into that. Snake charming cheesemaker. Great snake charming cheesemakers, Batman. Need to add the course. She's role play. Okay. Oh, hang on. Never seen it before. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I can't believe we don't get to ask about Hammerstone.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, look at all these lies. God damn it, Emma.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
No, nothing. It's fine. I just thought I'd bring it up, just in case.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
He's probably going to be like, yeah, we worship them all the time. It's to help you get over that feeling of regret, guilt. You worship the devil. He doesn't judge you at all. It's fine. It's all great. It's fine. It's okay.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Do I need to define?
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
Okay, thanks, yeah. Take your word for it then. What about cheese making? Yeah. Have you ever vaulted any poles? yeah. Just define. Devil worship at the weekends, it's fine, but at Atlas, never. Never done it. Never thought of it. Didn't matter.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. And I'm not going to go through the woods again. I doubt there's anything there because we've been through this hour before. So we'll just go back in. We'll talk to Ryan again. And then I have the unfortunate feeling we're going to be stuck trying to look for contradictions. I'm kind of lost.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blind?
You would be.
Yes.
She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blind, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
And that's fair. I'll give him that. Doesn't know anything about devil worship. But we go back to here. He used to read all about it.
Aha. So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously. I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This.
Ooh. More info. Give us more evidence to talk about. Oh, I like that.
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test. Medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing. Any medication that they have used in the past. Any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Oh, touch wood, so far, yes.
Well,
I
except
keep
for
a
the
copy of this.
ones that killed themselves, yes. It's fine.
I wonder how much importance they actually give to this test. And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
Okay,
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
let's go talk to more people about a test. I'll tell you what, we'll make one more round and then we'll call it a day. Right. So, in theory, Emma shouldn't have had to fill one of these out, but Simon would have.
A few more questions, please.
Cross-dressing with their dads. Yeah. What part of the test covers that?
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. They didn't actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
It's just becoming more and more twisted and perverse as the
Be
time
back
goes on.
later on, if that's okay.
The nurse's outfit now comes with devil horns.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests, you know, fitness and stuff like that.
Fitness and stuff like that? A similar form, but not that one. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Pup. Bing.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Or one more thing to be exact.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. And I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Yes, officer. I've already seen a sheet of paper. Trouble with some unsuitable students.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
This one? Like
A few
Columbo.
more
Just
questions,
one more thing.
if you don't mind. Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
So they
You are
introduced a
well
test to
informed.
find out if people had
And
problems.
what do you
but
think it was that disturbed her?
Kate
I believe that the course
was a
proved
drinker
to
and
be
they
too
still let her
demanding
in.
for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Raise the course entrance stage to 21. How old was Kate? I guess they must have all been, you know, I guess that would be a stupid thing to overlook. But still. Designed to reveal psychological issues. That was it. She was drunk. Yeah, see, he doesn't know, seemingly, doesn't know enough about her to say she had a problem. But I bet Ryan did.
Thank you.
But then I'm not
Probably
sure
be back
Ryan
later.
specifically pointed out what it was there to do. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to know the aptitude test, is he? Surely, and we can't go back there. Let's ask him anyway, just in case. Rule it out.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
No, wouldn't know anything. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Good to see you. Just, you know, popped in, say hi. That'll do, thanks. Where's Jason? I have no idea. We can't even ask about him. It's just he's a MacGuffin. He's a plot device that has gone unobserved so far. Anyway, save game 2. Save game, not load. There we go. Yes, and it worked. Nice. Okay, I'm going to call it there because it's been a couple of hours. Shush you. Shush. Yes, hello. I'm not talking to you. It's been a couple of hours and I'm getting a little woozy with hunger now, so I better stop my heavy thinking and go stuff myself with food. I don't know. I know, it's I wish I could stream more, but I've got to sort of, you know, be careful and take it easy as well anyway. But there will definitely be more on Thursday. Yes, yeah, I better eat. It's my own fault, you know, streaming at lunchtime, I guess, you know, or whatever. Anyway, thank you all for coming. See you Thursday. Yes, I look forward to it, and it's been a blast. I appreciate you all being here. We won't raid today because I'm just going to sort of cut and run. So, you know, go in and see all the lovely people that you wanna see elsewhere. And I appreciate you being here and sticking with this. No, thank you. Yeah, take care, everybody. Where are we? Skip up. I'll do the mic just for a second. Yeah, thanks again. Appreciate you all. Have a good day. Have a good whatever. Need to get you more followers. That's alright, don't worry about it. I appreciate you all for being here as you are, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll see you Thursday. Take care and have fun. Bye.